Okay, what's happening, everybody? I'm going to be doing this little training video to kind of teach you guys a couple of things. All right. The two main factors that we're going to be doing is looking at how to use these lines, because some of you guys, when we had took the trade right here on the buy side of the Swiss JPY, look at how many pips. Oh my God, nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody in this group should have lost a freaking penny. That was 80 pip jump that it did. Okay, and I'm gonna put it on the 30-minute and kind of show you what happened here. Okay, because this is where we took it right here. It was right there. Boom, we took it into here and then it reversed. All right. And real quick, somebody in the group was asking about the head and shoulders pattern. See, this is the left shoulder and this is a right shoulder, and then this is the head. This is a normal, what they call head and shoulders pattern. So here's the head, shoulder, shoulder. So that's what we're anticipating on this. And it should come down maybe to right about here to match that shoulder length, and then boom, it fires off. It happens on the sell and the buy. So that's real quick to answer that question. All right, so let's get on with this video. All right, there's two things I want to accomplish in this quick video. The first one is money management, and the second one is the trailing stop and the position take profit tool that I gave you guys. I trained on this the other day, but I just want to do a backup support video just to follow up, because I was reading some of the comments. I'm like, wait, what the heck? How is some people who lost this shot of 80 pips and then they I don't know what was, you didn't follow directions. I love y'all, but you got to follow through on the directions. Okay. All right. So let me go over this kind of, or maybe it was on me. I didn't explain it right. Okay. So no problem. Either way it goes, I just want to help you guys make some money. All right. So watch how we do this. I'm going to start back on the 15 because you can see it a lot more clearly. Okay. You can see the lines really, really clear here. Okay, and I'm gonna show you this because this is where we entered on the trade on the buy side right there. Okay, and let's put it right here. So this was our buy. We got in right here, and so as you can see these lines right here, you can see them. Okay, clearly. This right here, there's a way to go to the settings. Go if you go to, and I'm gonna explain it to you. I ain't gonna pull. Well, it don't matter. Give me a second. No, I didn't want to move the whole screen. Dang. Yeah, it won't let me do it. I was trying to stretch the screen a little bit further. Anyway, I'll just walk you through it. I'll talk you to it. Click on, oh, actually, here's what we do. Right click, go to object list, indicator list, and then go to info plus, then click on edit. And as you can see, it says top right here. We're going to move it to the left to get it out of the way. Top left. Okay, click OK. Click OK. And I don't know why it dumped it towards the bottom corner, but either way it goes, that's fine. It's out of the way. I just want to see these numbers right here. Okay, because these numbers are where I gave you guys this so you can see how it plays out. So right here, yesterday, we took the trade right here on this line. Okay, right here. See that line going across? This is what, now we didn't enter because of the line, we entered because of the triple arrows. But as soon as that candle closed right here above the red, then we got in the trade. So what you should have done, according to the training that we did the other day, you should have set a take profit right here on your first position. Boom, right there. Position 1, boom, you're out, taking profit. Position 2, look what happened. It came up, boom, it hit it right there. And right here, okay? Position 2 is closed out. Then it shot up, boom, position 3, see? Right there. And then whatever remaining you had came up, and if you had a trailing stop and it came back to here, boom, your fourth position would have been out. So tell me where you should have lost any money on this trade. You should not have, okay? So I'm going to go over this a little more thoroughly and quickly in this video. So again, what you want to do as you enter a position, you can go in 4 times. And I'm going to do penny positions now just to show you guys an example of what we should have done. Okay, I'm going to right click. And I'm going to enter position, just say penny 1. Okay, I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy 4 of them. That one is there, right? Okay, so I'm going to put it below. And we're just using this trade here. I'm going to get out of it because this is going to be a buy. Blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, let's just use this one. All right, so I'm going to put my stop loss. Now, since this is such a huge stop loss, I'll put it right here below the support line, right? And then my take profit, my first one, I'm going to move it where? possibly to here. No, actually to here. I want to move it here to make it like a 1-to-1 risk ratio. Okay. So boom, there's my first one because it's already hovering right here. You could use this one, but let's go for this one. All right, on the buy because it should shoot up. All right, so we're going to take it. Boom, first position is in. Right click. Do another one. Okay, and then right here, let me show you guys what you can do just to make sure. The stop loss is right here. And what we can do is you can get what's called your crosshairs, which is the little plus button in your top right corner. Grab it and measure. And right there, you'll see the numbers. As you can see right over here, it'll show you the numbers as you show it. So you see that 109.16. So I'm going to put that as my stop loss, which is going here. Stop loss, 109.15. Okay. Now my take profit, I already have one at this level. The next one I'm going to put at this one. And what does that number say? 110.465. I put 110.465. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, so I don't have to measure again, I'm going to right click, highlight, right click and copy that stop loss. And then I'm going to click buy. And there we go. My take profit is set in here. See, you can drag your mouse over it and then to show you how many pips you're going to make. You see that pips? It says PIPS. It says 5552. You drop the last number and that means I should make 55 pips and $5 on that trade. So I'm going to go back in again. I'm going to do another one. See how I'm just scaling my positions? Now watch how I did this. When it comes here, I just do that and paste it in. Now my stop loss is in there. My next number I want to grab is this one here. 110.664. Okay, 110.664. Now I have a third position. See how I'm just, and it's showing up right here. It's telling you, see? As I'm adding positions, there we go. So I have one position, two position, three positions. So now, worst case scenario, it'll come and tap me out right here and get me out. But if not, as this thing is moving in profit, it'll take me out. The first position will automatically close out. Second position will automatically close out. Third position will automatically close out. So now we have these three, but what if it goes further? No problem. Let's add a fourth position. Okay, go here. And we'll add a fourth one. I still copy. I'm going to paste in the stop loss. And now on this one, I'm not going to put anything on it because I don't know how far it will go. What do I do now? All right, cool. What you want to do is now that all your positions are in, do you realize you can actually, and let me kind of scale this down because somebody's going to be nosy trying to wonder, this is my other account. Dang it. Let's see. How can I do this? Oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to move this in. Okay. No, I want to move this in. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to maneuver this in because this is my other account. And I don't want people looking at my account being nosy. You know how people are. All right, let's do this. I want to show you guys something. Okay, well, it ain't going to work out for me. Anyway, the point is that, I hate that. The point is that when you go into your positions, what you can do is, well, let's just do it here. All right, I'll show you guys. On each one, you can go in and see that, right click, and instantly put in a trailing stop on each one of your positions. Now, you can do it this way, or you can do it on the, when you get to your positions on the main page. So I'm going to put in a custom. Notice this. I'm going to right click on my position. All the stop loss are in place. All my take profits are in place. But I'm going to add an additional layer of protection for myself to make absolutely sure as these positions are moving here, I don't want my stop loss to still be sitting way down here on the remaining positions. So now I instantly put on a what? Trailing stop. Come on now. There we go. Trailing stop. And you can do this on all of your positions. Go to custom. And I usually use maybe a 40, 45 pip stop loss. I don't like mine to be too tight because sometimes like here, see, it'll spike right to the bottom, touch this line, and then boom, take off and against you. Okay, so sometimes I use like it did here. See, Boom, took you out and then kept going. They do that all the time. So some of you guys using these tight stop losses, this is why you're getting kicked out before you get to the big move. So I usually use like a 40, 45, or 50 pip stop loss, right? But what you do is, of course, let's say 45. You're going to put 45, and what do? Convert points to pips by adding a 0. So I have a 45 pip, boom. And I do that on all 4 of my positions. So now I'm secure by take profits. I'm secure by my trailing stops. So as this thing, if it moves up to here, the trailing stop will be on all my positions right about here. Once it gets here, the remaining one position got taken out. The rest of the position is right here, coming up here. The trailing stop is right about here on all my positions. So as you can see, if I entered right here and the trailing stop got all of my positions here, if the thing comes back and kicks me out, guess what? I'm still in profit on all my positions, because not only did I instantly put in the stop loss and my take profits, but I also put a trailing stop on the remaining ones on every single one of them from day one, as soon as I entered. So it's 3 things you do. You put in your stop loss, you put in the individual take profits, and then you go back in and put on the trailing stops. You can't put in the trailing stop until you have set a stop loss. That's why we set the stop loss first. Then we go back and put the trailing, okay? Now the trailing stop is on all my positions. So as this thing is moving up, these stop losses are moving up as well automatically. Now you are really relaxed. Now you don't have to worry about your take profits. Why? Because as it's moving in your favor, boom, position 1 taken out, position 2, position 3. So let's go back and look at this example of what happened here. Right here we got in. Your position 1, boom. And let's use these lines right here. Position 1, boom. See, the activity was right there. Came and took you out. Boom, position 2. Meanwhile, the stop loss was following the all of your positions. Boom, position 2 got taken out. They came back and see, look what happened. See how they dipped on you? Then boom, came up. Boom, position 3. Now you had a 4th position. What do you do with that one? Nothing, because remember this trailing stop is on. So as it continued up and then stopped right here on the dime and reversed, boom, you would have been out right here on the 4th position. So either way it goes, you would not have lost 1 trade. Then when you're seeing this reversal on the 15, you could have rinse and repeat. Put in your positions, 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trailing stop behind them, and then look what happened. Boom, position 1. Boom, position 2. Boom, position 3. Boom, position 4. And then it got you out. And then rinse and repeat going the other way. You see how you can use these lines to your favor? And they work on not only the 15-minute, look at that. See? Numbers, they're right there. 1 hour. The numbers, they're right there. 4 hour. Numbers, they're right there. See them green lines? The numbers are right there. On the daily, same thing. Oops. See that? Now it's smaller on the daily, so I don't really use it, but stick with this one here. 4 hour. And let me show you this. Let me go to another one. This is one of my favorite pairs, you guys, right here. Look at how smooth that beautiful thing was. Oh my God, that's sexy. That is sexy. So anyway, let's go to the 1 hour on here. And that's the Euro AUD. Okay. Boom. Triple arrows. But anyway, let's go. I want to go to my lines. Kick it over to the most recent part. All right. So if you're in a buy trade, let's go to the sell. Right here. Boom. What do you see? Position 1. Position 2. See how it clustered right on that line? Then it kept going to the next one. Position 3. Clustered, going down to the next line. And if we go to the 4 hour, you'll see how it's playing out. Look at that. Dead on the line. You see that? Right here, you would have got in. Position 1. This is where you got in. Position 1, profit. Position 2, profit. Position 3, profit. Now, you don't know how much further it's going to go. So whichever remaining position, you put a trailing stop on that bad boy and let it roll. See? It's real simple. The lines are here. That's what they're there for. Okay. All right. Anyway, enough of that. Also, one last thing. It was brought to my attention. I was having a discussion with some of the guys in the group about lot sizes and blowing accounts. Okay. What happens is that means you're putting way too much on these positions. So what I recommended to somebody was, let's just say you want to play with a 10-cent position, a 10-cent position. Okay. What you can do is take the 10 cents and divide it up into two positions each. Okay. 2-cent positions. And then you got position 1, boom, taken out in profit. Position 2, taken out in profit. Position 3, taken out in profit. Position 4, taken out in profit. And the 5th one is running. And if it backs up on your behind, you out. Okay. So what you want to do is set on every trade you take for the week. Okay, every trade you take for the week. Let's just say you're starting with a $500 account or a $200 account. Let's use 200. You should not be risking any more than about 4 cents or 3 cents per trade. Let's say 4 cents. Okay, you could divide that 4 cents into pennies, 1, 2, 3, 4, or just simply enter 2 positions. Okay, 2 of them, and just go boom and boom like that. Okay, let's go to a 15-minute chart or something like that, a smaller time frame. See how you can do it. So every position will be 4 cents. Look at that beautiful thing. Boom. That was in position 1. Now you got the next one. It's close to teeter-tottering on that line. Okay. And then you can set it. This would be a better view of it so you can see it. Okay. Boom. Position 1. Boom. Position 2. See what I'm saying? You want to divide that position up. But the point is, you don't want to over leverage by saying, oh man, I'm finna go hard in the paint. I'm finna go do this and do that. And then you end up blowing your account because you're putting way too much on it. You don't want to do that. Okay. You don't want to do that. So you want to take one amount for the week and say, every trade I get into, this is how much I'm going to put on it. Look at this trade. See, being patient. Look at that. Being patient. This is one I've been holding on the ride down. Look at that. I'm up 267 pips on this one. It's 267 pips. But here's my point. Just riding it on down, riding it on down, riding it on down. And as it's hitting, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how you gotta, and it's scaling in and taking you out in profit. But again, you only use one amount and divide it up amongst those positions. Don't sit there trying to over leverage. Hi, honey. Oh, I got to get off this video. My baby home. I'll see y'all later. My boo is back. But y'all get what I'm saying, okay? So if you have like a $300 account, you know, let's just say you start with a 6 cents position. Okay, no more than 6 cents on that account. So what you're going to do is you're simply going to start with the 6 cents. And from there, you can divide it up into, you know, divide by 2. And that gives you 3 positions. Or you can divide it by 3 and only get 2 positions. Or you can use just 1 position. It doesn't matter. Every position for the week is going to only be 6 cents. Then when you increase in profit, the following week, every position can go to 8 or 10 cents. Then the following week, every position can go to 12 to 15 cents. But whatever that number is, it never changes regardless of what trade you take. It never does. Okay. And you systematically increase how much you're putting on each trade, but you don't over leverage and jump over that number. It will remain the same for every trading position for the week. And then as you're growing your account, you keep bumping it up, bumping it up, bumping it up. But you don't bump in between the week just because you have one good trade and then the next one, you don't know what's going to happen. And now you done sat there, oh man, I had one good trade using risk management. Then you sit there and go nuts on the next one. And then you just completely blew your account up because everything that you worked at is gone because you decided to go 50 cents on the next position because you did good on the 5 cents. And now all your money gone. No, be consistent. This is a business. Take your time. Don't try to be like these dudes out here. And I'll say this and leave y'all alone. But here's the deal. I was watching a video of this guy the other day, and he said the exact same thing. I'm telling you, he's a professional trader, been around for years. And he said what happens is you look at these little YouTube videos and you see these little Thundercats who's sitting up there with these, they putting, 10 standard lots on a position and boom, they showing you all this money. But what they don't tell you, they keep on doing that, right? And they putting almost everything they got on every trade they do. Well, eventually it's playing Russian roulette, okay? And if you're playing Russian roulette with one of them little old school gunslinger guns, eventually that bullet's going to come back around. Now, you may have not hit your head once, twice, 3 times, but eventually there's one bullet in the chamber, and that's the one that's going to take your account out, and then they disappear off the scene, and then they come back later on. That's why you see them doing that. You don't want to be that. Be consistent. Hey, every trade I take this week is only going to be 6 cents. Next week, I'll target 8 cents. Next week, every trade will be 10 cents. Every week after that, it'll be, 12 cents. Then the following week, 20 cents. Then the next week, 50 cents. Then the next week, a standard lot. Then after that, whatever. And you just systematically grow your account. Okay? I'm out of here because my boo is here. I'm gone. Love y'all.